You're listening to That's Camellia podcast, your go to podcast for powerful conversations that spark growth. I am your host, Camellia. This podcast is going to explore raw, insightful dialogue that empowers you and uplifts you and challenges you to make a change. So get ready to be inspired. Before I let you go, real quick, I am offering one-on-one and group life coaching sessions to help you achieve your goals and live your most empowered life. These coaching sessions will help you along the way on your growth journey. And I also have some even more exciting news. I want you to be inspired by my new ebook. It's called It's More Than Salt. It's More Than Salt. Now available on Kobo. It's your perfect companion to take on your next break. Read it, share it with your friends, and let's empower each other. For more information on my coaching sessions or my services, head over to my website, that'scamellia.com. All right, let's have a conversation. Hello, and welcome back to That's Camellia podcast. I want to talk to you today about something I've been thinking about that came up in a conversation. And it's called, have you ever heard this saying, lipstick on a pig? You can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig. Have you heard that? It's funny and it's interesting, right? So let's have a conversation about it. Pig. So I did a little digging. So there are studies that have shown that approximately 68% of consumers report feeling misled by advertising at some point. Good example, right? So think about it. That is a lot. 68% is a lot where you feel like you've been misled. That's the lipstick in the marketplace, right? So where the surface promises don't match up with what's underneath. Have you seen the Carfax commercials? They say always get your Carfax, right? Because you don't know if that car looks pretty while you're looking at it on the lot, but behind all that pretty stuff, that car has been in a wreck, right? So it makes you think about how often we encounter situations where things aren't quite as polished as they seem. So think about that in the frame or the lens of relationships. These numbers get even more interesting, y'all. Look. So research suggests that couples who primarily focus on superficial aspects of their relationships, that's like material possessions and outward appearances, report lower levels of long-term satisfaction. That's around 35% lower on average compared to those who prioritize deeper connection and communication. That really highlights how that lipstick approach to relationships might look good on the surface, but doesn't build lasting happiness. So I always like to use the analogy or the metaphor of ripples when I talk about things like this. When we constantly apply that surface level lipstick to our connections, or maybe avoiding difficult conversations, or just offering a quick fix instead of real support, it can have a real impact. Studies indicate that poor communication is cited as a major contributing factor in over 50% of our failed long term relationships. That's a lot, over half. That statistic shows how ignoring the underlying pig, quotes, of communication issues can create some pretty significant negative ripples. So, on the flip side, though, when we focus on genuine effort and addressing the core of our relationship, the statistics point a much brighter picture. So, research shows that couples who engage in open and honest communication report significantly higher levels of relationship satisfaction. That's around 70 to 80%. That's the power of looking beyond the lipstick
and nurturing what's truly important. So, even small, consistent acts of kindness and understanding can create positive ripples, with studies showing that consistent small gestures of affection are often rated as more impactful than grand, infrequent displays by a margin of about 65 to 35%. That's a big difference, y'all. I know these numbers can give us more to think about, don't you think? I mean, it really underscores the importance of looking beyond the surface in all aspects of life, especially in our precious relationships. What are your thoughts on these insights? Have you seen these kinds of patterns play out? Let me know. Put a comment. Let me know when this is applied to you, when you saw putting lipstick on a pig was only surface level. So I challenge you and encourage you to dig a little deeper and find out what's underneath. Do the work. It's hard work. It is hard work. But do the work. Whatever that is, do the work. So let me remind you, polish can be nice. True connections and lasting happiness come from addressing what's underneath. So I hope and pray all your interactions be rooted in authenticity, be rooted in love, genuine care, and create a beautiful, positive ripple all around you. All right, that's all we have on That's Camellia podcast today. Don't forget, leave your comments. You can contact me on thatscamellia.com, or you can send me a quick email at hello@thatscamellia.com. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what topic you want to talk about. What's on your mind? What do you want to talk about? So send me your comments. Don't forget, check out my new ebook on kobo.com. And if you have any coaching, individual or group coaching needs or questions or inquiries, send me an email at hello@thatscamellia.com. Until next time, have a wonderful, blessed day.